The bell has rung. That means we are off and running on Appalachian Mountain Wrestling here, folks. The Heatseekers, tag team champs, taking on Stan Lee and Ricky Cardinal. Sigmund and Cardinal in the ring right now. They lock horns. And Cardinal taking him right into the turnbuckle. Thank you guys for joining us here on AMW-TV. And of course, Stan Lee really in a bit of a war with the Heatseekers after Sigmund cheated to knock Stan out of the AMW Heavyweight Championship tournament. And it has since gone downhill for the Heatseekers and Stan Lee since then. Now Ricky Cardinal joining Stan Lee for this tag team matchup. Today's main event, folks, Stan Sierra versus Jake Break, because both Beau James and Mega Destroyer got counted out in their matchup. That means Kyle Maggard goes straight to the semifinals. He's going to take the winner of our main event today for the AMW Heavyweight Championship as Ricky Cardinal going after Elliott. They lock up. Elliott, the bigger, stronger wrestler, and immediately takes the back of Cardinal. But Cardinal using that agility. He gets behind Elliott Russell. And man, Elliott Russell's a big, strong guy. Cardinal fights hard. But can Ricky make it happen here in this tag team matchup? Tag team championship. Owned by the Heatseekers. Ricky Cardinal, he's been wanting to get his hands on the Heatseekers ever since last week. He picked up the win, the pinfall win, 1-2-3, middle of the ring over Sigmund. But the Heatseekers attacked him after the matchup. So both of these guys really want to take it to the Heatseekers. Stan Lee in control. And he slings Russell across the ring. Folks, we're going to be right back. Quick break here.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
And here we are, folks. For the moment, Ricky Cardinal in control of this matchup. Got Elliott on the ground here. Welcome back to AMW-TV, but oh, how quickly things turn around. Elliott. Stomp to the forehead, the eye of Ricky Cardinal, and then coming down with the big elbow. Tagging in the other half of the AMW champions, Matt Sigmund, and he takes a shot at Stan Lee. Stan Lee, you got to stay in there, buddy. And now, 2-on-1 isolated on the other side of the ring. Ricky Cardinal all alone. Referee gets back in time to stop it before any real serious damage is done, but as far as advantage in this matchup, the Heatseekers have already taken control. Oh, back right to the turnbuckle. And Elliott hammering down with those elbows once again. Ricky Cardinal needing to make a tag. Knee to the back. Going for a quick cover and a quick kick out just before the 3 count. And Elliott Russell has immediately, once they got the back softened up for Ricky Cardinal, Elliott has set his eyes on that back, and now leaving it out there for Sigmund. Double axe handle off the top rope. Cardinal in trouble here in this tag team matchup. Shot to the throat right in front of the ref. Ref tells him to stop, but damage already done. Cardinal's back is hurt. Sigmund's locked in a choke. You got to wonder how Ricky can be breathing, but he's fighting back. Crowd chanting his name. He comes off the ropes and immediately taken down. And Sigmund taking shots at the crowd. Takes another shot at Stan Lee, and oh gosh. Oh! Sigmund, this could be it. And Cardinal kicks out. Don't know how, and honestly, hard to think why, but this young man, not going to give up. He knows if he can get over to Stan Lee, he could turn the tide of this one after he takes a body slam. Leg drop from Elliott. Don't know how Cardinal keeps doing it. Oh, the big chops. But then a kick to the gut. And Sigmund grabs him. Ref, get it? Oh, the shot to the back. The sound of the flesh. Oh, my goodness. Elbow for good measure. That's probably it here. Cardinal refusing to give up. Crowd refusing to give up on their man, Cardinal. Versus the Irish whip. One leg drop kick. Incapacitates Elliott slowly. And then gives a shot to Sigmund, and then gives Lee the tag, and now Stan Lee clearing the ring of one half of the Heatseekers. He's in there alone with Elliott. Well, shouldn't say alone. He leaves Elliott to Ricky Cardinal. He takes Sigmund out on the outside of the ring, but oh, shot to the eyes. Elliott's got one of the tag team belts. Cardinal's not looking, and he takes one to the head. Oh my goodness, come on, ref. Stan Lee doesn't get there in time. And your winners are going to be your tag team champion Heatseekers. Stan Lee got the tag. I think Stan Lee was the legal man. Elliott hits Ricky Cardinal with the belt. Stan Lee trying to plead his case, but this one over, folks. Your champs, the Heatseekers. We'll be right back.
The Hazard Village Flea Market, located at 368 Doll Hair Drive, the National Guard Armory, is open Saturday and Sunday. Our facility is loaded with a huge selection of vendors. Call 606-439-2529 today to find out how you can become a vendor. Space is available both inside and outside our facility. Don't wait another second. Call today, join our family, and let's headlock the competition together.
Maggard here with Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the premier wrestling organization in Southeast Kentucky. No, Southeast United States. Now, our offices get flooded with questions day in and day out about how you can get your Appalachian Mountain Wrestling merchandise. Well, I'm here to tell you now, you can go to ebay.com, search Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, find our online store there. You can get your own Appalachian Mountain Wrestling shirt that I'm wearing. You can get all of our special DVD tapings, whether it's Thanksgiving Turmoil, Hardwired, Weekends of Champion, Summer Bash. Get your special superstar photos. Get them signed, get them unsigned. Prices may vary, but all the products are the same, and that's simply the best because we're Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, and we're making wrestling great again.
Are you a member of a church group? Are you a member of a sports team, local school, volunteer fire department, or any other nonprofit? Partner with Appalachian Mountain Wrestling for a fundraiser to bring money to your organization. Have some fun, a night of professional wrestling, fun for the entire family, earn some money. Partner with Appalachian.
And here we go, folks, I am with the king of the mountains, king of sport, handsome Beau James. Got the maiden score his mask here, beating that Barberville crowd on out, but he had a mask on me. And I got both of them. I got a collection of masks that's growing week by week. Now, I want to talk about the maiden score real fast, and then I got a special challenge I want to make right here. It doesn't matter how many masks that you or Lemonjuice go out and buy, you keep putting them on your head, and I'm going to keep taking them off your head. That's plain and simple. And eventually, somewhere, whether it's Barberville, whether it's Pikeville, whether it's right here in Combs, somebody's going to see that ugly face of yours. And it's coming real soon. Now, you know during that match, I was going back in the ring when Lemonjuice grabbed me around the leg. I could have beat that count. I rightfully should have went on into the finals of the tournament. So I'm going to make a challenge right now. The new champion, you're looking at the #1 contender right here. You're looking at the... Right there is an example of back jumping. But you know I'm not going to go anywhere without this right here. So let's do this. March the 8th, right here at the Miller Family Fun Center in Combs, Kentucky. Let's throw the rules out. Let's forget about it. Let's have a referee on the outside and make it shorter, you and me. Bring whatever you want in the ring. Use it. And we're going to fight until only one of us walks out of here. And I'm going to guarantee right now, it's not going to be you.
Folks, here we are, AMW-TV, and I got one of our newest superstars, Ray Waddell. Superstar Ray Waddell, and he's making his TV debut next week.
That's right, the Southpaw Hot Shot's coming to AMW, and I'm going to show anyone that steps in the ring why Ray is boss.
And here we are, folks. Stan Sierra getting ready to make his way to the ring. Semifinals action taking on Big Rig Jake Brake here on AMW-TV. Ready to get rocking here on AMW-TV. Main event, there he is, folks. We're getting ready here. We'll be right back. Main event action.
Rock and roll is forever. It's like that solid gold rock and roll.
Wrestling fans, Friday, May the 10th, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling presents the Bluegrass Brawl from Pikeville, Kentucky. Featuring the return of the WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express, as they make their way back to Pikeville for the first time since Smoky Mountain Wrestling. They face the former NWA World Tag Team Champions and current Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Heatseekers, for the AMW titles. Friday, May the 10th, from Mullins Elementary, right next to Pike Central High School in Pikeville, Kentucky. Gold Circle VIP meet and greet tickets are $15. Guarantees you to meet Ricky and Robert and sit ringside. For more ticket information and to order your tickets, please visit Appalachian Mountain Wrestling on Facebook. It's Friday, May the 10th, from Mullins Elementary next to Pike Central High School as the Bluegrass Brawl returns to Pikeville.
Here we are, folks. AMW main event action. Big Rig Jake Brake taking on Stan Sierra. Sierra, a former champion, looking to earn another shot at a title with a win over Big Rig Jake Brake here. Let's hold for public address.
In the AMW Heavyweight Championship Tournament scheduled for one fall. Introducing first is Sexy Stan Sierra. And next up, 7 foot 500 pounds, Big Rig Jake Brake.
And here we go, folks. Bell rings. And we are ready to rock. Big episode of Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Television today. You saw earlier, Beau James issued last man standing match to Mega Destroyer this Friday, March 8th at the Miller Family Fun Center in Combs, Kentucky. And Beau James also challenged whoever wins the AMW title to a match, as he could not advance in the tournament after the countout. And a little bit of interference from Lemonjuice McGee. And Big Rig Jake Brake making a name for himself right now. He's one of those guys that was worked as a client of Lemonjuice McGee's for a bit. Long history with him. And Lemonjuice turned his back on him. Big Rig has earned his spot back. Earned his independence. And that independence got a slap from Stan Sierra just now. And Stan Sierra earns himself a headbutt, puts him on the ground, and another. And another, one more for good measure. Sends Stan Sierra to the outside of the ring. We've seen it. Time and time again, folks, Big Rig Jake break. If he gets a full head of steam. One-on-one, he basically manhandles whoever he is in the ring with. Right now, seems to be no different, even though he's standing across from former champion, Sexy Stan Sierra. And a shot to the back, shot to the chest, over and over. Stan Sierra trying to make the Big Rig even budge him. Can't do it, and Big Rig puts the hand up in the air. Oh my gosh! And another! Big Rig with a big boot, and he could be on his way to an AMW title match versus Kyle Maggard. Big time leg drop. Can Stan Sierra move? And he manages to get the shoulder up, just showing you the strength of Stan Sierra right there. I thought for sure that leg drop would have had his shoulders pinned down, and Stan Sierra with the jawbreaker, and that's the first time we've seen Big Rig phased in this matchup so far. Buying Stan Sierra a little bit of time. And a shot to the throat, man. Stan Sierra, not the nicest guy, but he knows. He knows what he has to do to defeat Big Rig Jake Breaking. Not mistaken, he had something in his knee pad. Knowing what he needs to do, knowing he needs a little help against the Big Rig. Another shot. And right back to that knee pad. Fans pointing something out. But Stan Sierra with the rake to the back. This was all Big Rig early on. Stan Sierra has weaseled his way into control here. And this is just sickening. And there we go, big side slam from the Big Rig. His first sign of life. You saw how quick things can change. Big Rig, hand outstretched. Thought about the choke slam, changes his mind, and just put Stan Sierra on the ground. Another method. And here we go. Sierra. Another shot right to the throat. And quickly puts whatever he's got back in his knee pad. Referee checking on Big Rig. Sierra is taking the breath from Big Rig and now trying to take his opportunity at an AMW Heavyweight Championship matchup. Winner taking on Kyle Maggard. Big Rig's got to turn it around right now. And here we go. Can he do it? He's up to his feet. Another headbutt putting Sierra on the ground. Takes him off the ropes. Elbow puts him on the ground. Sierra. When he meets the Big Rig, more often than not, he goes up, then goes back down. Big Rig with the slam. Could that do it? No. 2 count only. But that was as close as you can get to a 3 count without getting your hand raised. And speaking of hand raise, Big Rig, hand to the air, signaling the choke slam. There he goes. Up and down goes Sierra. Big Rig got to make the cut, and here comes Lemonjuice McGee. Oh my goodness. Big Rig, no, he's frustrated. That's the last person he wants to see. Oh, you got to turn around, Big Rig. Mr. Higgins in Sierra's hands. Oh, and knocks him straight to the ground. Not like this. Foot on the ropes. Gosh. Sierra wins it. Took every bit he had and then some more. Higgins, Mr. Higgins up top and 2 feet on the ropes. But Sierra moves on to face Kyle Maggard in the finals of the AMW Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Let's hear from Kyle Maggard right now.
Folks, I'm here with Kyle Maggard, who's moving on to the finals of the AMW Heavyweight Championship Tournament, taking on the winner of Big Rig Jake Break and Sierra.
You know, boys, it's like I said last time you saw me. I'm moving on. It's like I'm the Jeffersons. I'm moving on up. Now I'm in the finals. Right where Kyle Maggard should be. Right where I said I would be. Against, it could be either my greatest enemy or my best friend. Sierra, Jake Break. You know, I've never wrestled Jake Break, so I don't know what to expect there. Sierra, oh, we've tangled many a time. And I know exactly what to expect with you. And you know what to expect of me. If you're fortunate enough to win this match later on here tonight and face me next week, you better believe, after what you did at Thanksgiving, after hanging me, after trying to end me with Derek Neal, next week, if you get a chance to face me for the AMW Heavyweight Championship one more time, there's going to be hell to pay.